In this tutorial I will talk about the basics, data entry and the calculation of Excel. So in Excel, each rectangles are called cells and each cells have its own address. Just like if you come here, this is on column D and row 10, that means its address is D10. Same goes for this one, E11. For information, if you press enter, you will go to next row, and if you press tab, you will go to the next column. I think you guys already noticed one thing, that the numbers are all right aligned and the texts are left aligned. This is default by Excel. Let's talk about the dates. Dates are considered as number in Excel. So we have January here, it's a text format. Now let's make it the January of 2019. As you can see, that it become right aligned. That means it's a number now. Now suppose we want to see the full 2019, not only 19. For that, right click on the cell, format cell, come to custom, for month and YY for year. Come up here and put 2 more Y and it will change your date to January 2019. This is a preview. If you want to change that for February and March, this is called autofilling. Come to the corner of the cell January. As you can see, your cursor changed to plus. Now hold your left click and drag it all the way to March. Now let's see what's going on with our title. As you can see that our title is taking 2 columns, but the value is mainly on D4. If you click on any cell, you will see the value of that cell here. It's called formula bar. So what's the solution for now? Go to this border, double click here, and it will match the width of the value which is inside the cell. Let's come to calculation. Suppose we need the expenses of full January. You already know that each cell has its own address. Whenever you use any kind of calculation, you need to start with a equal sign, any kind of calculation or formula. Then you need to give the address of the cell where is your value. So address of the January rent is D9, phone D10. As you can see that Excel is already marking those locations for us. This is very useful if you have a huge worksheet. Let me demonstrate that how it's useful. Suppose you want to add rent from January and food from March. The location address for food of March is F12 plus F12. So it's become very useful when you want to identify that which cells you are using. Then press enter. We have our January rent plus March food total. Select the total, and if you come to the formula bar, you will see the formula, then which one you are using. You can edit the formula either inside cell or in here. Let's make the total. Either we put all of the addresses and add them with each other, or use range. At first I will show you using addresses. Press enter. So this is the total of January expenses. Let's use range. Select the cell, press delete. For using range we will use function. So what's the format of function? All calculation start with equal sign. The function name, so we need summation, then first bracket, then the location of the cell D9. This is the starting location and dash is the ending location. So starting location address is D9 and dash is D13. After D9 put a semicolon, then give D13, then close the first bracket. So this is called range. First cell and last cell is divided by a clone and it will automatically select all the cells between them. Now press enter and we are done with the total. Now the another way to use the function. Select the cell, come to formula, then math and ticks, sum, then select the range, hold your left click, drag the cells you want to add. Now click on OK. Suppose you do not know that which category is your function, so it would be very hard to find for you. So for that, select your cell, go to insert function, search for your function like sum, press go, select sum, OK. Select the range you want to calculate, done, press OK. So it's done. Now select the total for January, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, Ctrl V, and we are done. Another way, select the total, go to the corner, when it become plus, drag it all the way to the total of March. Done. Let's do the average of the total. Come to the cell, same way, insert function, search for average, average, select the average, OK. Select the range, hold left click and select the range. Now click on OK. So our average is done. As example, now suppose you want to sum this cell and this cell. What will you do then? Select a cell for your calculation, go to insert function, sum, OK. Hold your control, select the cells you want to sum, press OK. Done. If you want to see that which cells are used here for calculation, double click on here. Excel already marked them for you. To get out from here, press escape. Let's delete it. Now doing the individual totals, so I will fast forward. So far we are using relative reference, but there is a limitation is relative reference. Let's demonstrate. Suppose we want to know the percentage of expenses. So for any calculation, equal sign, cell name H9 divided by the total H15. Then press enter. So we have our percentage Now select the cell and copy the formula to all of the cells. As you can see that we are getting errors. So what's causing this error? Let's double click on the cell. So the first cell name is OK, H10. The second cell is H16. As we are using the relative reference, so it is going down one row with respect to another row. Let's see our third one. See 1 2 3 and it's on 1 2 3. So this is the limitation for relative reference. So what's the solution for this? The solution is, let's come to our first cell, H15. This cell should be fixed, right? It cannot be changed if we copy the formula to all the cells. So for that we need to place $sign before the column name, then before the row number. Press enter. Now select the cell and copy and paste by dragging in. Voila, done. So guys, if you have any question and like this tutorial, please leave a comment below and give a thumbs up. See you at the next tutorial.